There's a bigger picture way to test the systemic racism hypothesis, which is to take two populations where you're holding systemic racism constant, namely black Americans like myself and black immigrants, especially black immigrants from the West Indies and their children. So we're talking about immigrants from Jamaica, Barbados, other places in the West Indies, and specifically their children, their American-born children. So these are people you could not tell apart from black, like you couldn't tell if I didn't tell you that I wasn't the child of a Jamaican immigrant or something, right? These two populations differ in many ways. Some ways are very hard to quantify, but they differ culturally. They differ partially because the kind of immigrant who gets out of a Jamaica differs systematically. It's going to be disproportionately intelligent, disproportionately hardworking, whatever the traits are that get you from Jamaica to New York, say. But there's one thing that is not different, which is they are subjected to whatever level of systemic racism exists. They're both being treated to whatever degree badly by white people. Whatever system you want to suppose is holding black people back is equally affecting both of them. You find neighborhoods of black Americans right next to neighborhoods of black West Indians in New York. They're equally segregated from white people. It gets around the policing issue because these populations are being the police can't tell the difference between a second-generation West Indian and a black person. It gets around whatever level of systemic racism is or isn't in the pipeline with regard to schools. And you find wildly different outcomes. You find, rate of high school graduation much higher for black West Indians. Rate of enrollment in college much higher. Rate of professional occupations much higher. Crime lower.